Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here. Today is January 11th, and this is your aftermarket update. All right, so it was not a good day here for us at the Oil Trading Group. In fact, I had a number of issues that plagued my trading today, not the least of which was some technical issues that happened right around the crude oil inventory report. Also got stopped out by a tick before the market runs in my favor. And so what I'm going to show you today, let me stop for a second and say that I get asked a lot about showing the losing trades, and I'm going to show you a losing trade today here. Obviously, I had a losing day. For those of you that are skeptical of trade room vendors and never showing losing trades, etc., I understand that emotion. What I'm going to show you is a 34-second trade today, right? So I don't know that you're going to get a lot out of it other than to know one of the things that we know already. There's losing is a part of trading. So I'm going to show you a trade where I get stopped out, 17 ticks, 2 lots, 34 seconds, right? And so what I find to be more beneficial is the longer winning trade, so you can see how we managed and how the entry worked and all of those kinds of things. But I'm going to show you here today is a trade that I get stopped out by 1 tick. Here is this bar right here. This little bar right here came down to 53. My stop was 54, and the market rallied all the way up to the high at 52.78. So my entry ends up being 71 long, and it goes up to 52.78. So I get stopped out right here on this bar before the market then does exactly what I thought that it was going to be doing. So again, I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to show that to you. It's just one of those things that happen. So I even accounted for it a little bit. These are the bars right after the inventory report, this long red spike bar down, this stop run, and this long bull bar up, right? So right here, we're about 15, 20 minutes past the inventory number. I put a bit wider stop. Normally I'll have a 12 to 13 tick stop on this. I took a 17 tick stop, expanded it out just a little bit so that I could make sure to accommodate for that bigger bar. And in 34 seconds, it comes down, ticks me out by 1 tick right here, and then rallies for over 100 ticks. And so frustrating, yes. Part of trading, yes. So I'm going to let you look at that. There's really not much else to say other than that. The reason that I was looking long at 71, there's a couple of reasons. One, part of our trade plan today, we talked about the fact that we were looking for the market to rally up to 52.05 or higher and then pull back for a breakout at 51.82 and then look for that breakout down. Well, again, if you just for those of you that are familiar, maybe you're not familiar, we put these trade plans out about 12 hours prior to the start of the New York session, 8 a.m. Central Time. So somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere in that time frame, I put these trade plans out. And so I know that this is going to be an area of reaction. I just don't know necessarily how high it's going to rally. So the market does rally up here, right? It does rally up to this, let's go here, 51.89. And then it begins this process of pulling back, right? And so it pulls back to 46. We had a level here, as you can see, right around this between 30 and 40 this morning. That was fairly aggressive. We came right down into the top of that zone, and then the market began to push back. And so I was looking long. In addition to that, right at that 70 level, there were almost 500 limit orders short that got filled right up in that zone, that were at least on that chart, and we knew it was going to take some buying pressure to get through it. I don't think they were all filled, but just going back, we did break out above that level. We made it back up to 77. I was then looking to try and get long. So if you turn on your primary support resistance areas, that was right here. That's the bottom of this zone. I looked to get long right in the bottom of this zone. We did peel back right here. So we came up here. I get long on this bar. The market comes down to 53. I get stopped out at 54. Rotates, and comes all the way up to our next step and target on the chart up there, which is 52.66. So what you're going to hear me talk about in this quick video And again, I mean, it's quick. The trade of the day is quick. I get stopped out in 34 seconds before the market rallies nearly 100 ticks on the day. Very frustrating. It is what it is. It did break a 6-day winning streak for us where we were averaging about 50 ticks a day during that 6-day winning streak, and it did snap that winning streak. The other real problem that this presented, though, is it did not give me an opportunity to do what I could have done here on the ES. So if you look right here at, let's see, this is 12:35 today. 12:30. One of the trade plan ideas long that we talked about in the room today. And of course, I stopped trading. I was having technical issues. I had taken all the stops that I'd wanted to take on this particular day. But if you take a look here at this trade plan, there was a long at 22.55 half is kind of that long area that we were looking for. 22.55 half, right? And the market comes down to 22.55.75 right there. It comes right down into this zone, right down into this support level. Also, it was a primary support zone as well. And so you could see you had double the impact here, and then the market rallies off of that trade plan all the way up to 22.71.75. So basically 55 half to 71 half is 16 ES points as the market rallies all the way up, and that was after the day. So, but the problem with that, and while the trade plan did show it, I had become frustrated enough with the trades, with that losing trade and the trades before that. I took 3 losing trades today. I didn't take a winner. So that's part and parcel. I took 1 break even on the ES. I had a CL trade that did go positive a few ticks that took me out at break even. But the bottom line is today, this final trade that you watch frustrated me enough to where I just put the car in the garage today. So again, I snapped a 6-day winning streak. We'll try to pick up another winning streak tomorrow. And again, I'm going to let you watch this video. It is literally 34 seconds long, so I don't know what you're going to get out of it other than to see me get stopped out. But hopefully you'll find some value in it. So again, without further ado, here is the OTG losing trade of the day. Okay, 71 is the entry here. There's 71, and I'm in. And the stop is 54. It's a tall stop, I understand. The target is 52.10 here. 52.10 is the target. And if this takes me out, I'm done today. And it just slammed me out. I'm done. That's it. I can't do it anymore today. All right. So, again, that was the stop there. The screen looks a little bit different on that presentation because I had to completely close my Ninja Trader. I was having so many technical issues that I ended up having to close my Ninja Trader trading platform. But right here, this bar, and let's see if we can... let's see, it was this bar right here, right? That bar right there that stopped me out. And if you take a look here, if you look at what the low is, hopefully you can see that 51.53 was the low. My stop was at 54. Bang, stops me out. And then over the course of the next, let's see, that was right around 9:55. Over the balance of the day, over the course of the next 3 hours, it rallies well over 100 ticks. So I had the right idea that would have made up for the losing trades that I took earlier in the session. But as they say, shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't, right? So ended up with a losing day. We'll get back after it again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll start a new winning streak beginning tomorrow. So again, as always, I want to say thank you for spending the time watching the videos here at the Oil Trading Group. And until next time, I want to wish you good luck and good trading.